Because we want to protect our asses from crybabies, salty bitches, and lawsuits, we want to remind you this show is rated M for mature individuals only. That means if you're easily offended by graphic language, griefers, or full frontal nudity, please disconnect now and get the fuck out. Thank you, Mario, but the good podcast is in another castle. I know you want this body, but you just can't have it.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Remove From Play. It is your awesome show, the show where we remove ourselves from the culture and hobby we love to discuss it. And what's that culture and hobby? Video games. Video games, yes. Today is Tuesday, February 10th, 2015. This is episode 130. Yes, we are back yet again for another awesome week of talking gaming and whatnot.
Cool.
Were we here last week? We were. Yes, it was the Ghost Crew again. It was like that for 3 weeks or something.
Ah, jeez.
Yes. I am Mac19, host and producer. I press the buttons. Joining us this week, we have Elias and Crazy Peepers. Hello.
Hello.
Crazy Peepers is trying so hard right now not to breathe, which because he feels that the mic's picking it up. I think it's better this week. You can breathe and talk, good sir. You can breathe and talk. There is nobody there, sir. That is a wall. You're in your own studio.
What are you talking
looking
about?
to the camera left. There's no one there. I like how you look right back at it. Also joining us via Skype, we have Elena. Hello, Elena.
Oh, there's Elena.
Hello.
Yes. Rockin' Jack Skellington non-gloves.
I work in a. This is the only way to keep my arms warm and sew at the same time. So.
I guess you gotta have thimbles. Where's the thimbles? What are those things? Thimbles, right? Is that what they're called?
Yeah, but they actually hinder me more than they help me, so I don't use them. I get poked a lot.
But they're cool. If you were a legit seamstress, you would be able to wear 4 of them on every finger and still be able to do shit.
My fingers are too tiny. They don't fit me.
Well, you can get some custom. You know, all these artsy craft people. You got to be able to fucking know one of them who can forge some thimbles. Fucking thimbles or something.
Fuck,
God, that would be. I'm not gonna pay $20 per thimble just so I can have.
I don't even think it'd be that cheap. I bet it would be like $30 per thimble.
Yeah,
send me a mold of your hand first, and then we'll talk.
Do weird stuff.
Yeah. No shit.
Yes.
Why do they smell funny?
Yes. So we got quite a bit to talk about this week. We have some little bites, of course. We'll have some news of the week. We're talking about some Legend of Zelda stuff, some League of Legends stuff, some Xbox news, believe it or not. And then we'll be rounding it up with Gaming Spotlight, where we have them go over the new releases, but no cool game of the week. I might have something to talk about, even though I don't have it in the overview for cool game of the week. But let's start this bitch off like we always do. What games we played the past week? Let's start off with you, Crazy Peeps. You haven't been here for a little while. We missed you. So what you been up to? What you been playing?
I just got Dying Light.
Oh, Dying Light.
How's that?
How you enjoying that zombie parkour game, as I call it?
It's okay.
It's just okay?
It's just okay?
Well, I mean, I'm still in the beginning, so I haven't gotten that far into it.
I want to play it at some point when the price goes down.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested, but at the end of the day, not super interested. I don't know. I guess the kind of the co-op stuff that's going on interests me the most. So, but other than that,
you can race. Have you raced anyone?
No, I don't.
Don't have any friends.
Not really, no.
Isn't there public? Come on, you can't pug it. You can't pug it in that game.
Yeah.
Public servers.
That's what.
I agree. Who wants to pug it up with some random people? Anything else?
Been playing Transistor because it's PSN.
Oh yeah, they had a sale, right?
No, PSN, the PlayStation Plus free games.
Oh, well, that's probably why they had a sale on Steam then, because that's what I was referring to. Yeah, it was cheaper on Steam, so that's probably why, because they were giving it for free on PlayStation. How do you like it? I played it when it first came out.
Oh, I'm loving it.
Yeah, what I love about that game, Besides the art style and the music, which is beautiful, which really helps bring that game over to a certain level. It's funny how these indie indie studios are doing a much better job of conveying like an art style and graphics than most AAA's. But anyways, that's a side point. Another reason why I liked it, I like how it you can change between that real time, just like I'm gonna slash and use my abilities, to then go into the strategic aspect. It allows you to get really, really deep within it. Like if you want to be like really strategical about the way you approach each battle.
Yeah.
That's what I like a lot about it. How far are you into it?
Not that far. I mean, I just started playing like I'm probably like hour or two in.
Did you get back to her house yet? Her
Like,
apartment, I guess.
like the beach thing that has the dog and.
No, that's like the training. That's like a tutorial area.
Oh.
In the story, you actually just run back to your apartment.
Oh.
And then I think that's before the motorcycle. So you didn't get on the motorcycle yet, right?
I have been on the motorcycle.
Okay, so you probably passed that already then.
Yeah.
Yeah, the motorcycle part was cool. All the way up to the beginning to get to the motorcycle. I like that scene where you're driving across.
Yeah, and you can hold down the accelerate,
Yeah, it's
which
cool.
has no point.
Yeah, I know, but it's cool, man. It's cool. Yeah, Transistor was really good. I think you'll like the ending. I don't know. I liked it. Yeah, anything else?
Not much else.
Not much else.
Just waiting for what game I want.
Monster Hunter, apparently?
Yep.
Yeah, apparently that's coming out this week. So, I don't know. Friday?
It's not on the thing.
Yeah, well, like I said, that News of the Week thing, it breaks it up the way sometimes it doesn't always get the Fridays in. Like, I think it's like a Sunday to Thursday type of deal.
That's not good.
Nope.
Should be Sunday to Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Get
Should
the
be.
whole week in there.
But then again, I think it's a little weird to have a brand new game released on a Friday per se. Usually it's like Tuesdays, but whatever.
Well, they want to give the game to those lonely people that don't have anyone on Valentine's Day.
That's exactly what it is. They're like, you may be lonely, but you can go hunting and start killing.
Killing for fun.
Getting your. You'll have nothing but you and your Rathalos armor. That's all you need, baby. That's
Can you
all
make
you
it
need.
pink for Valentine's Day?
You got your little cat army.
Yeah, you
with
got
you.
your little cat army. Is there any pink armor? There probably is.
Probably Pink Rathian.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. Get that on.
Work on that.
Elena, how have you been? What have you been playing this past week?
I finished Assassin's Creed Rogue this past
Wow.
week.
Oh. Was it
Yeah, I
everything
was
you hoped
very
it to be?
That and more, actually. I really liked Rogue. Especially, though, I think I liked it even more because I played Unity first, because of the way the story flowed, and I absolutely adored the ending because of that. And I was freaking out at the ending. I really was.
Yeah, I also like how it's in the original, the old engine, so it's like, hey, they didn't have any bugs in it because it's an engine that's been out forever.
Yeah, I mean, it was, well, I actually thought there was a little bit of problem with the climbing function. I noticed it in Unity as well, though. I think they were trying to like make it more accurate, or it just wasn't very polished because it was kind of rushed a little bit. But the control aspect for climbing things was just, you had to be really, really precise and spot on, and it was a little annoying. But other than that, no, it was pretty good. I would have to say, though, I probably enjoyed Unity more if it was more polished. But I mean, Rogue is what Black Flag should have been to me.
Was there pirate ships?
There were,
All right,
but
then I agree.
not- yeah, but not not as much. Like Shay is so much more interesting than Kenway. I loved Shay. I adored Shay. I really did. I think he's my favorite assassin. Well, he's not. Spoilers are okay and shit. Nobody cares.
No, I don't care. Fuck it. But only the spoiler I need to know is, was there pirate ships? Because that's all that matters. Like to quote Penny Arcade,
Yeah.
you can't give someone a pirate ship and take it away in the next game.
Still playing Black Flag and Unity, but whatever.
You
You're
can
okay.
block your
Okay,
ears.
yeah. Okay, yeah. Shay is not actually an assassin either, like Kenway, but he's still in everything. He's actually a Templar throughout the whole game.
Oh,
But
so it's another one of
all-
those, hey, I found these assassin clothes. I guess I'm an assassin now.
No. He was actually raised inside the Order, but he turned Templar like in sequence 2, and he stayed Templar, but for the best reasons. And I adored the like just everything about this was so right and so good. And
Overall, is
I
it still like a tough, brooding kind of character?
No,
No?
he's very like he just has a good moral standpoint, and he's not brooding as much. He's just worried about the world in general, and it's actually kind of refreshing.
Interesting. But overall, pretty good, huh? I think I just feel they made that one for like, hey guys, let's get a little bit more money out of this engine, and hey, let's make an actual Assassin's Creed game that people probably want to play.
Yeah, it was definitely what Black Flag should have been. And what surprised me was that the main Assassin's Creed, like outside the anime story, continued in Rogue and not Unity. That kind of surprised me, but whatever.
Interesting. So it's pretty much is a noteworthy in terms of the overarching storyline. You probably might have to look up at least a wiki about it.
Yes, definitely.
Any other games you've been playing?
Nope. I've been working on stock ever since I finished Rogue, and then I was like, okay, I gotta get back to work now.
gotta sow my way to the money.
Basically.
How about you, Elias? What you been playing? Let me guess. Age of Empires and
Yeah.
N+. That's all I ever seen you play.
It really is, especially this week. I played Age of Empires for like all of 15 minutes.
Whoa, that's it?
This
Whoa.
week took last week now took forever to end. Okay, I just want to complain about my week on the show instead of talking about video games.
You can.
Okay, so
that's
imagine
what the
like
open time is for.
What?
My shrink fees are like $50 an hour.
Hey, that's annoying to everybody. Don't do that.
All right.
Especially me, that's annoying too.
That's true. Okay. Imagine like each
Tell
day
your
is a
story.
piece of bread, right? And on most days you just eat a piece of bread and your day is over. No, it's not. I'm not done. But this
Okay,
week,
go on,
this
seriously.
week was like you stacked all the bread up and just decided to eat it, just like.
Oh my God!
As a
So
chunk
your
of
week
bread.
was like a piece of so a bunch of crappy bread, and you just stacked it all, just like
And I'm just gonna try and eat this,
Eat
and
this-
then
eat
and then like
crappy
halfway through, I'm like, I regret
eating all
everything
this bread.
about.
So
this.
you had a week of a baker.
I have
I
a
don't
week
know.
of a baker. Yes, I carb loaded.
You carb loaded.
I
But what was so
carb-loaded.
rough about it though? Since your analogy,
it was
it
just
sounds pretty rough. Don't get me
stupid.
wrong. I tried to eat a whole piece of bread at once like that, and it does not end pretty.
No, pooping all over the place.
Pooping.
Yeah, it was just a lot of working every day was just like
Was it
a
stale?
year. No, it was like started fresh, but it got real stale because it was taking so long to eat. It was like Texas toast, so it was thick bread.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it should have been turned into French toast, but it wasn't.
Did you at least butter it?
No.
Nope, it was just bread.
So your
that's
week
your own
was
problem.
a piece of
What?
almost
your own problem.
stale, no buttered up bread.
It's not my own problem. That's the way they scheduled
No.
me this week.
You could have easily
Yeah.
taken time out to butter it, or put jelly on it, or toast it.
Toast that
Yeah,
bread.
while you're at work, cash people up, be like, "Oh, I need to butter this bread."
Oh man,
So
I
just
hate
a rough
the
week.
customers.
Yeah, it worked. So how's the? Actually, people don't know. You actually stay at another job as well. You should tell the fans
Yes,
about your new
I
awesome
am
job.
now once a week teaching a high school after-school program on 2D animation. I had my first one last week. It's chaos. It's
Chaos.
Yeah, it's everything you would imagine a high school. It's at East High School.
Do you need to rant, Eli?
No, it's like
Oh.
it's gonna be a disaster. It's gonna end up just being like a attempt to make them use the computer class, like see if they can even work the program class.
All right. So here's how do I do this? I click the file and I click import, and that's when I bring you the picture of the boobies, right? That's how you do it. No,
Yeah,
no,
they
you,
can't get
no,
on
then
the
you go.
internet.
No, you draw the boobies, and like, no, what is animation? What is this?
It's gonna be
You know,
hard.
my husband teaches high school animation. You could probably ask him
What?
for
That's
tips.
crazy. Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
a good idea.
he is a teacher.
Yeah. You should be like, you should call him up, Eli, and be like, how do I get these damn kids to learn?
Yeah, how do I get
All you do
into-
is make fart jokes
Yeah.
and look at porn all day.
How
How
do
do
I
I reach these kids?
He
It is
said his
kinda like
worst
that.
classes are his high school kids and his elementary school kids.
It's all them hormones, man. They're like, I want to fuck, but I want to be brooding. I don't know what I want to do, but I don't want to do anything.
No, it's weird though. at
God,
East
that
High
8
School.
looks like tits.
That what?
8.
Oh, that 8. Yeah, that would happen. No, it was weird. It's like they would just fight each other like randomly in the class. They would argue about something stupid and then like
Are
punch
these
each
inner
other.
city kids,
It is
Eli?
an inner city school.
Inner city kids.
It's
Eli,
the definition of
in
inner
a
city.
world where a man teaches a high school animation class,
And like
Bum.
some of them don't even want to be there. Most of them didn't even know the class when they came into it. They're like, "What is this? Is this drawing class?" They signed
Yeah.
up for it. I don't know how they managed to do it. They couldn't spell the word
Because they're
animation.
high school kids that just want the credit. Doing it because it looks good on their thing, and that they have to.
They're
fill
not
pages
going to
and everything.
college, Elena.
Oh shit!
I'm just joking. Like a couple of them might, but most of
Oh shit, Eli.
them won't. Yeah. I don't even know how credits work in high school, if they even matter or not.
You went to
Apparently-
college. You know how it works.
Just pass math and you're good, basically.
Apparently, with all this bread you've been drinking,
Uh,
haterade.
Haterade.
Alright. I don't know what it is up there, but I mean, up down, like, where I went from, like, you did not just try to take study halls all the time. I mean, you had to, like, have something, or, you know, it just wasn't good. I
I
mean,
don't even remember. High school was just like, go to the classes, hand in your homework eventually, and graduate to the next year. There's like nothing to it. I was really let
we
down.
went to a public school. Keep in mind.
Yeah, I know, but like when I
Oh.
got to college, I didn't know that you could drop classes
Oh
because
yeah.
like there was never any reason. No one ever told me about drop. Apparently, a lot of people that went to suburban schools, they had all these options for classes. You know what I mean?
Options.
Yeah, like options. It was just like English, math, science, history. Go home. You know what I mean? Well, lunchtime
oh,
and art,
yeah.
obviously.
No.
So because you
Yeah,
had such a rough week, you were only able to play 15 minutes of Age
I
of
really,
Empire.
I didn't get much done. I slept a lot this week.
Slept a lot.
A ridiculous
Sleeping
amount.
Simulator
Felt good.
2015.
Yeah, I had
I
good
wish
dreams.
I could sleep.
You can't though, so stop complaining. He's
yes.
okay. He'll sleep
He'll sleep.
forever with
Yes,
the fishes.
Hope so.
The fishes. So what have I been playing?
Don't pet
I've
my
been playing. They missed that. I've been playing more Kingdom Rush Origins.
Oh,
No, not Origins. Goddamn, Frontiers. I keep thinking it's the new one because it's the new one to me, and that's why I keep thinking of Origins. Yeah. Oh man, I gotta stop playing it so much.
no, you're into it. Have you
I-
got those last 2 stars?
Alright.
No, I haven't. I haven't beaten the game yet. I'm getting there
Oh.
though. I'm getting there. Pretty soon, I will accomplish it, and I will enjoy the victory of all the stars, of all the upgrades.
Yes, yes, and then you can take a screenshot and print it for the wall.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Oh, excuse me.
Ooh, you alright?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm good.
Got
Pretty
the
awesome. They
AIDS.
give you a hero for free. So I don't even put stars in to get different heroes. I just let that hero keep leveling up through the campaign.
That's funny.
Yeah, he's not a good hero, but I use him as a like I treat him like a reinforcement. So I just move him
Yeah.
on a spot where I want him to slow down the wave a little bit.
Ah, yes.
This is went low. We purposely trained him wrong as a joke.
As a joke. Yeah, so and I will purposely train him wrong so that he's not effective at all at taking out the waves.
He's
Does
just
he
a
wear
slow
squeaky
trap.
shoes?
No, he's not wearing squeaky shoes. He's like some samurai ninja warrior guy, but he's not really a samurai. He's just
Oh.
kind of like a warrior. He wears a cloak for no reason. I don't fucking know.
He's a pedophile.
He's not a knight either. It's like some weird warrior shit.
It's a trench coat. He's naked under there.
Yes. He's naked under his trench coat with his scarf. Yes, totally. Yeah, that's all I've really been playing. I actually wanted to check out. I'm actually going to buy that Life is Strange game. I'm so surprised that I'm so interested in it, and I think I'm going to buckle down. I'm going to buy it tonight or tomorrow. I talked about it last week. It's I guess it's an adventure game, but not really. It's more of like it's made by the same people who made Heavy Rain.
Oh.
So it's one of those, you say your line and then you accept your consequences. It's got like a different routes you can take. But what's unique about this one is that the kid has the ability to reverse time. So you can go back and
With, like,
change your
braid.
decision.
What's the kid's name, Jason?
No, it's some girl name. I forgot her name already. Something with an M.
Madeline. I don't have a
Madeline.
clue.
I don't remember either.
Just guessing words.
Yeah. Mary? No, it's not Mary. That would be super easy if it was Mary.
M.
M. That would be very interesting if someone had a name like that. Well, that's what I've been playing, and that's what I think I'm going to buy next. I want to get that. And I also want to get IDARB, #IDARB. It looks like a cool arena game. Super excited to play that. I know you're down for that, Eli. I know you
Yes.
want to play some of that.
Yeah, I'll come over. I'll
Oh,
play.
actually, I did play some Towerfall Ascension. It was like 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks? No, a week ago. Yeah. Fun. It really is fun. Like being able to use your arrows to try to kill your teammates. Or, yeah, because you can kill your teammates. And I just love that. You could do that.
I was hoping there was going to be a lot more into that game, though.
I enjoyed it a lot. Playing it with some buddies over here.
It's probably not very good single player, I would guess.
No.
It is only a co-op game,
Oh,
so
it is.
yeah. It's pretty shitty to play single
You'd
player.
just be sitting there.
You could technically play that semi-story they got going on single player, but it would be really hard.
Oh.
And it'd be no fun. There's no one there to laugh with you when you do the
That's
crazy
true.
stuff.
Let's get some Towerfall.
And that's what I've been playing. So let's get into some little bites before
Oh,
we get to some
baby.
news of the week. First thing first here, Persona 5. It was basically not a sneak announcement. They announced it on their some fucking Japanese YouTube account, which I assume is the official developer's YouTube. I don't know. Yeah, it's going to be on for the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 3. So new Persona game. This one's a little different. Apparently, it's more actiony. That's the big thing people have been saying about it. Did any of you guys check out the trailer?
No.
Not yet. I
No,
really should
Persona
though.
fan.
I like the Persona trailers.
Yeah, they look pretty cool. I saw a lot of jumping and a lot of like Kingdom Hearts style running up and hitting things, and you have like a team of people. That's what I've seen.
Oh,
Yeah. I call it Kingdom Hearts style. It's not like Kingdom Hearts style, but it was like I'm walking around and I'm hitting things that are enemies. And it was a little bit of sneaking going on too. Apparently you had to sneak a little bit in the game too. But that's all I really gathered from the trailer. Art style looks great. And the biggest thing that people have said is like, hey, now is a reason to buy a PS4.
Cool.
That's what the Japan people said.
They burned them.
Because believe it or not, the PS4 is not selling great in Japan.
But the Xbox doesn't sell well in Japan, I thought.
No, it doesn't.
What are
oh,
they
it's
playing?
worse.
no.
It's even worse, yeah. The thing is, Vitas sell really well in Japan right now still.
Oh,
And it's
interesting.
funny,
Well-
Vitas don't sell in America, and the PlayStation 4 sell really good.
Tell me about it.
Well,
You guys
the
wanna play
Japanese
something?
really don't speak
No.
a lot.
None of us have a Vita, Pat.
Classic.
Just you. Just you. Elena, do you have a Vita?
Heck no.
No. So, Pat, did you know about this one game you get in the Vita? Where you have girls in a card game form, anime girls, and they're very half naked. Now, to level them up, you have to shake the Vita like this and
Gotta.
rub the touch screen. You should get that game.
No.
You
You
should
should
get a
get that
flashlight
game.
attachment to it.
It's
Like the,
probably
iPad.
Japan only.
No, you can get it in America.
Nope.
It's region free, so you can go get
Feel
that.
free. You don't need to tell anyone about it.
Yep. So that game's cool. So that's cool. So Persona 5, I bet everyone's super excited about that. Next, Toejam and Earl. So what went on here is that on the official Toejam and Earl Facebook page, they recently posted something saying this: "Greetings from Funkotron." I think that's how you say it.
Funkatron.
Funkotron, yes. Thank you. You're the expert here. Jeez. I think I played Toejam and Earl for like 5 seconds one time in my life. That was it.
I played it when I was 3.
Yeah. Well, cool. That's pretty cool. I hear it's a great game. We haven't been posting often lately because we've gotten really busy lately with the new Toejam and Earl game.
Oh, snap.
And they also go on to say that they'll be making a actual announcement in 3 to 4 weeks. And they hope to have something they can show people. They also had like a couple of sketches here, but they're like the most shittiest sketches in the world. So if you guys are excited for a new Toejam and Earl game, you might be getting one soon. They specifically said new, so I'm hoping it's not like an HD remaster. But who knows? Would you? Any of you guys would want that too? How about that, you Pat? Would you want an HD remaster?
No.
No,
Maybe.
Maybe a brand new game would be right up your alley.
I don't even know exactly. Is it anything like Earthworm Jim? Because that's.
I actually don't know.
I don't know what
Could
it's
you
like.
explain a little bit what Toejam and Earl is, Pat?
It was a platformer.
What, a 3D platformer? What was it originally launched on? Was it like NES or
not
something?
3D,
PlayStation?
like 2D.
It
But it
sounds
was
super
Sega.
familiar. I know I've never played it, but it sounds super
You had
familiar.
like 2 main characters.
Toejam and Earl?
Yeah.
Oh, wild.
One was like a little squiggly red guy, and the other one was this big fat blob, which was kind of
that must
like
be Earl.
orange, and he had like shades.
The Jammin'.
It sounds like I know I've seen it. That's all I know. I've seen it, but
And you got like pictures that we could bring up on screen or something.
doesn't look like it.
I could work on it. Originally launched, according to this Wikipedia page here, that it originally launched in 1991
Whoa,
in North America on the Mega Drive
Wow.
/ Genesis. That's how old this is.
it's elderly.
Mhm.
It's getting up
Here
there.
I was
Shit.
born.
Wow, you're playing it.
What would you
too,
like most
yeah.
about Toejam and Earl?
What?
What'd you like most about Toejam and Earl? Like, what drew you to it? Because you say it was a platformer, but around that time, there was a lot of platformers.
I don't know. I was little.
It was
I just-
placed in front of you.
You just remember you just had fond memories of it, pretty much.
Yeah, like my mom would always go to like this video store like right near the house, and I would just always rent games.
Yeah, that sounds cool. Boom, that's what it looks like. That was the cover.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Toejam and Earl.
You got a
See-
hot dog.
See, what little kid wouldn't want to play that?
Any self-respecting little kid.
That one eye sunglasses there looks pretty sweet.
The,
Or if that actually his eye, that'd be funny.
which one
No,
is
he's-
Toejam and which one is Earl?
Toejam is the red one.
Yeah.
Ah.
Get it? Because he's like Toejam.
Oh, he's got the sneakers on.
Yeah, he's got. The
Does he have like
sneakers.
leg sticking out of his where his arm
Looks
is.
like he's got 3 legs.
Yeah, he's
and
got
2
a few
arms.
legs.
His eyes and his neck look weird to me.
Yeah.
He also got the chain TJ Toejam.
He's cool. He's down with the
He's down with the cool
urban
kids.
youth.
Next, the
Yes.
Dice Awards happened in between the shows.
Ooh.
If you guys don't know, it's like some big game reward show.
Okay.
I think I want to say it's voted on by like the creative people, but I really don't know. I never liked the Dice Awards personally because I've never been super. I just honestly have been super excited about video game award shows anymore.
Oh, what happened?
But I'm hoping that will change a bit. So, for Game of the Year was Dragon Age Inquisition. That was what Game of the Year. Other than notable thing that I want to say here is Action Game of the Year was Destiny.
Oh,
Apparently,
okay.
Destiny was still a great game, even though it kind of let everyone down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Did you really think it deserved that, Pat? Because I was playing Destiny the other day, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? This is like so pointless.
I literally played it for like 2 weeks when it came out, and I haven't really touched it since.
Yep. And then Adventure Game of the Year was Shadow of Mordor.
Oh,
That one for Adventure Game.
is
I
that
can
an
see that.
adventure game? Does that count as adventure?
Yeah.
Third-person adventure, action adventure. I would say it's action adventure personally. You're killing orcs, man. Doesn't get more actiony than that. And you're adventuring through Mordor.
Yeah, I suppose that's the
Well,
adventure part
when
of
you
it.
played it, you're freaking on the Kara board just balling
Yeah, that was
everyone.
fun. That was fun. That's how you do it. And yeah, you know what's so funny? The sneaking, and that's so weird. So when I was playing a little bit, it's a buddy's house. Your place. You can get really sometimes they really don't see you, and you're on the Karagor sneaking, and like you don't see this giant thing in your peripheral vision.
What
no?
the heck is a Karagor, by the way?
It's-
The
Is that
giant, like, think of it. Remember in the movies, they had the
the Oliphants?
those like fox. What are those called?
The wargs?
Warg riders.
Okay,
They're
wargs.
like, think of it something like that. They're like a half breed of that, but they actually seem a little bigger to me.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah.
so they're big wargs.
They're like pretty much big wargs. Yeah.
a little bit more scary than a warg, I think.
Oh, they sound like caribou, which is not as scary.
Look, yeah.
Best racing game, Mario Kart 8. No surprise there. Role playing / massively online multiplayer game of the year was Dragon Age Inquisition.
Won 2 awards. Nice.
I don't know how that's role play. Okay, so I'm sorry, I read this wrong. Role playing / massively multiplayer game. I guess it's massively multiplayer because you can add in other people. I think.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's not massive. There's only so many players. that can
Yeah,
play
I don't
together.
get it.
multiplayer.
FIFA
That makes
15
sense.
for sports game.
Did no other MMOs come out or anything?
MMOs. Yeah, you're funny, Eli.
Nothing came out.
I guess Elder Scrolls came out in 2014,
Oh yeah, how did that
right?
do? How did that?
It
do?
did horrible. They just
did?
announced they're going free to play.
Oh jeez,
Well,
I
they're
gotta play.
going pay to win.
Oh yeah,
win.
pay to win, pretty much. Well, you still got to pay for the game. So,
Oh dang.
which yeah, Transistor won the Sprite Award, which I don't think that's a special type of award.
Is that
they
just
give.
like nice art?
Probably. I don't know. I didn't watch this. It's just it's
Oh.
notable.
Notable.
And then outstanding innovation in gaming was Shadow of Mordor. I'm
Why?
guessing for the Nemesis system,
Oh,
which
that was
actually I
cool.
do think I want to see that
Yeah.
system in other games.
Very interesting.
I like to see it in every game now. Then let's see. Outstanding achievement in original music composition, Destiny.
Did they have nice?
That Paul
sweet
McCartney
scores?
song at the end there in the credit sequence.
Paul McCartney song. What song?
He made a credit song for he made a song for he composed a song for the game.
That's
And
unusual.
it was used in the credits. That's what it was used.
It
They
touched
paid
people.
all that money for a credit song.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was Destiny.
Pun
And then
intended.
outstanding achievement in story and technical achievement was Shadow of Mordor. So Shadow of Mordor won a lot of fucking awards.
Good.
Yeah, a lot of awards. A good game, but not much came out last year, and in that game, like everybody loved it, so it worked out good.
Well, they had to make up for that Guardians of Middle Earth.
What the heck is that?
Am I the only one who liked that? I thought it was cool. You could be Gollum and fuck shit up.
That sounds cool.
It is it's a game where you
It's a MOBA.
it's
A
kind of
MOBA.
yeah, it's pretty much a MOBA.
A
You play
MOBA? Middle
a
Earth
famous
MOBA?
person. Yeah, you
Yes.
play a famous person in the Middle
Huh.
Earth lore, and you take on waves and
When I
stuff.
saw the trailer
sounds
for
good.
it in E3, I was so happy and excited, and then when I actually played it, I was
Yeah, and
just
Gandalf
disappointed.
looked like he kicked ass in the trailer.
But he didn't in the actual
Not
game?
really.
Well,
Wait,
the servers couldn't even hold it up. Like you got disconnected like every time you tried.
Oh, wait. Gollum was like a playable.
Yep.
What kind of powers did he have? Possibly have.
I actually don't know. I don't know his powers off the
So
top of my head.
it was just kind of like a goofy sort of.
No, he probably had
Yeah.
like legit powers that made sense for his character.
He talked to himself.
Yeah, he totally talked to himself. He used fish. He caught a lot of fish. I don't know.
Oh.
Next, Xbox One screen cap catcher is teased.
Ooh.
So, and Phil Spencer on his official Twitter posted something like this. He actually had a photo too. Nice to be finally doing this on my Xbox One dev kit. So he's pretty much, you can be able to do a screen capture of your game.
Cool.
This is a pretty unique feature to hear about if it's actually true, because right now, unless you have some pretty decent game cap software or a very good game cap like hardware based thing,
Yes.
it's not very super easy to, capture game footage. And here's a shot he posted up there
Of some game.
of some game.
Looks like looks like something fun.
I assume it's an extension like of the way that you can record footage and then post that and stuff. But being able to have a dedicated, like, I want to capture this right now, and then you could, like, send it off and have a screenshot of it, or maybe you just being able to have a function where you literally can just capture the footage and dump it somewhere else instead of having, like, a 5-second, like, no, it wasn't 5 seconds. I don't know what the range is. Do you remember the range off the top of your head, like, how long it saves back if you want to, like, you could say, like, Xbox, record, save that or something. Isn't it, like, 5 minutes?
I can't recall.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
something
really
like
use
that.
it.
Yeah, to have a full feature just, like, record and then
Oh.
have a file dumped, or to do Let's Play type content.
Cool.
That would be real nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
Hopefully this thing he's teasing will be a full-blown feature in the future.
Well, what is it? The new 3DS is gonna have that function because people apparently you can take a screenshot and then post it to the Miiverse.
Ooh, nice. All the funny dick photos.
Yeah, there will be a lot.
How are the dick photos holding up in the Miiverse this time of year?
This time of year when it's so
Does
cold.
it happen very often still, or are they really cut down on that?
I really haven't seen
Pat
any
down.
ever.
Yeah, I think ever since they took it down for a little while and they fixed the algorithms, I think they can't get dick photos up there
can't.
easily anymore.
What are the algorithms like looking
I don't know. They
for?
took it down for a while, and they're going to work on the whole people posting dick. It wasn't their dicks. They drew dicks, obviously.
Oh, they drew them. Okay.
They drew dicks. That's what it was.
Oh.
So I don't know how they did it, but I've seen a lot.
I
of
don't
that
want
stuff
my
every time.
little tiny cousins seeing dicks
My
on
little
there.
tiny cousins.
Yeah,
Is
they
that what
have-
they're calling it
they
these
have them-
days?
A Wii U, and it goes to the Miiverse, and I don't want them to see that. It'll scar
Speaking
them.
of the Nintendo 3DS, Xenoblade Chronicles 3D is coming. So you're getting a full 3D version of Xenoblade Chronicles on your 3DS coming. And it will have Amiibo support.
Ooh.
So that's
Can't
cool.
wait.
How excited are you guys? Now, I've never played this, but this game has to be important because they put that fucking, whatever his name is, Sloth,
Shulk.
Skleek, Sulk. They put him in fucking
Shulk.
Shulk. They put him in Smash Brothers, so he's probably important, right? This game's probably important.
Well, is
I'm
it?
gonna have to play it. Yeah, definitely. Because we wouldn't have Fire Emblem Weapon from Mars in the original, like, in the old Smash Brothers. So I'm gonna have to try this Xenoblade thing.
Mhm.
Definitely.
Did you play Xenoblade before, Crazy Peepers, Pat?
No, I wanted to because
wanted
it was
to?
actually one of the best-selling games on the Wii.
Yeah, it was. I heard it did really, really well on the Wii, and that's when where it originally launched. Let's see. Of course, let's see. Apparently, this game will take advantage of the new CPU. So I don't know if that means we're gonna fucking only work on the new ones, but I hope it doesn't because that'd be really shitty. But it takes advantage of it. Now I'm trying to see what kind of amiibo support it has. I don't think there's anything in the article that states, but if it will have amiibo support. So if you have your
Well,
little
probably have
Shulk,
Shulk.
yeah,
at
Shulk
least.
will obviously do something with it. I wonder what it would be. What
Yeah.
would we want it to do in that type of game?
Well, in Mario
see.
Kart, you just unlock like costumes for the Mii Racer,
Yeah.
so maybe.
But this is I'm pretty sure this is a Japanese RPG, right?
Oh.
So it
Yeah,
better do
it would
something
be,
significant.
Like, it could probably be like different weapons and stuff. With JRPGs, that's like weapon customization can be a big. I don't know what the main focus. Hold on a second, let me look it up. Is Xenoblade Chronicles?
Yes.
Mhm.
Alright, hold
Yeah.
on.
What I would hope is that I want something along the lines like you get a special level up weapon, or maybe it levels up the weapon you currently have, or maybe you can have you can actually save your leveled up character on your amiibo, and then if let's say you go to a different game, you could start off in the beginning of the game with that, maybe stuff like that. But the big thing I think is what they'll do is definitely probably you'll get like a special weapon or something
I'm
when you
just
pop
saying
your amiibo down.
cosmetic things.
Yeah, and I even say nothing. I won't even say cosmetic. I want to say they'll literally give you a more powerful weapon if you have the Shulk. Yeah.
Yeah,
Or maybe like I know like was it in Codename Steam and all that, you'll be able to play as Fire Emblem games, Fire Emblem
I
characters.
know, I'm so excited.
Maybe in
about
this
that.
game you'll be able to plop down one of your other amiibos and a Fire Emblem character will be pop up in there temporarily or something. Maybe they could do stuff like that,
That-
like they're doing with Codename Steam, Codename Was it called Codename? Yeah, I think it's called Codename.
Codename
C.
C.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
keep
have to
thinking of
get
like
that
Codename
checked,
Kid
but-
Next Door, like that, something
Code
like that.
Lyoko.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. This is a very high demand JPRPG from what I hear. So this will be really nice. I feel like people will buy this up.
I'm gonna have to buy it. I'm gonna have to. I don't have a choice.
Oh yes, you just love them JRPGs. So guys,
I do.
speaking of Japanese games, Japanese-like games, Twitch Plays Pokemon is now a dating sim.
Yeah, what does that mean? How does that happen?
All right, so there's this person who made a game where you go along the storyline of what happened in Twitch Plays Pokemon, but it's a dating sim.
What? What?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
Sounds
They
awesome.
played Pokemon, though, I thought.
Yes. So let me read this. Let me just read a little bit of this. Read a little bit of this.
Mm.
Over the past year, the winner of the Best Fan Creation at the Game Awards has spawned several of offshoot, including the hilarious Fish Plays Pokemon, Where's Grace in the Goldfish-controlled game with Pokemon, blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
Unfortunately, it's failed to swim exclusively showing however, on Pokemon Red, Blue, Soul, Many Hearts, and blah, 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 blah. Something like that. Twitch Pokemon is out in a college game based on the game. All right, it's called Twitch Plays... sorry, I just clicked off it. Twitch Dates Pokemon. And was created by Table Fort Studios, a collaborative made up of Twitch... Oh, collaborative, whatever. Made up of Twitch Plays Pokemon fan artists, writers, musicians, and developers who have been working for the last 10 months to create a free-to-play dating sim where you play as Bruno, the Espeon, on the very first week around the fictional Twitch Academy.
Okay.
Yeah. And what do you know? They have like the Helix fossil and all that stuff. What do you guys think about this?
I don't
Sounds
know.
about right.
Like, do we really want a dating sim of Twitch Plays Pokemon?
Will it be fun?
I'm totally okay with it. It sounds hilarious and fun. These kind of dating sims are getting really popular, which I'm, again, totally okay with because we get so few dating sims that are actually released over here. I think this works kind of as a parody and it's a serious game. I don't know. I'm looking at screenshots and it just looks hilarious and
Yeah.
awesome playthrough.
Like, look at this. Like, the Pidgeotto is actually named what it was named. Oh, Pidgeot was named actually what it was named in the game and everything.
Abba?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
You gotta appreciate.
Yeah,
the-
you know what? I kind of agree with you. Like, recently, a lot of dating sims have come out on Steam, and I think there's yet another dating sim that's coming out around this time. Like, dating sims have somehow gotten really, really popular.
Thank
In
God,
in North America, like, fucking everyone wants to play dating sims now. Where are we gonna turn in Japan?
I hope not.
Maybe all those games will come over to the Vita in America.
I
Hey.
think we as Americans play them a little bit more ironically than seriously, and we just like to play through them and see what the hell they're about, and they are legitimately good.
Bunch of hipsters.
I mean, well, it doesn't. Well, it's not quite that. I mean, Stuart and I both play dating sims, but I mean, we like it because they're funny
keeps the
as well
romance
as.
alive.
I mean,
It does.
yeah. I mean, and I'm okay with that because like there was a dating sim that came out in Japan that I really, really, really wanted, and I'm never gonna be able to play because it's in Japanese, and we're never gonna get it over here, which pisses me off because I think if we garner more of an interest, then maybe Japan will actually give us some of those games that I want to play and stuff.
Do it for Elena, Japan.
Do it for Elena. Hashtag do it for
Pretty
Elena.
please.
We'll start that campaign.
We'll start that hashtag campaign. We'll be bigger than Gamersgate. You just wait.
Do
I'll
it
just
for
stick to
Elena.
my Adam
Well,
Sandler dating sim.
Is that a real thing?
You know, we're getting another one with the normal boots people.
Really?
Yeah, like they're turning JonTron and I think Roger normal boots. I can't remember. There's a couple of
I'm
people
not
I know,
surprised.
but yeah,
Everyone loves
They're
Senpai
making it
JonTron.
Yeah.
I know. I'm definitely because it's gonna be a free to play thing, and they've been working on it, and they are releasing it, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play that. I'm definitely gonna date JonTron because that is just too awesome.
Of course. Everyone wants to date
I
Mr.
think
JonTron. Makes funny noises in a camera and has a cool beard and a cool bird.
I think they even made Jock dateable.
Oh, funny.
it-
Oh God.
Funny. Next, BattleBots is coming back. This is kind of more a thing that I just wanted to bring up. Yeah.
Yep.
According to
I mean-
Deadline, ABC has ordered 6 episodes of robots killing each other, and it'll be coming towards the end of summer.
This is where the people built the robots and they fought each
Yes.
other, right?
Yes.
Yes.
On Comedy Central is where it was originally.
No, it wasn't.
No.
It wasn't on there originally.
Yes, it was. Wasn't
Not
I remember watching
originally.
it on Comedy
Man,
Central.
They
No.
had reruns on there in like 2005.
Yeah, that's when I watched it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was not
I didn't watch it
original.
when. I don't think I watched it when it was brand new.
It was on in like the 80s and 90s. Late
No.
80s, 90s. Yeah, it was old.
I remember when Bill
Oh.
9 was on it.
Wasn't it like on Fox?
Yeah,
or
right
something?
here.
It
You
was
guys are
Fox,
nuts.
probably.
Original broadcast, Comedy Central. Boom, in
No,
your face.
no, you looked at the
Original,
wrong name.
2000 to 2002.
I don't believe it.
Wikipedia
What did you
says
look
that it
up?
can't be wrong,
What did you
right?
look up? What did you look up?
BattleBots.
It had a different name.
You're talking about Robot Wars with the British guy? That is a different
No,
show.
Not BattleBots. This is dumb.
Wait, is that what you're thinking of?
I
Robot
don't
Wars?
know. They're the same show to me.
Well,
They-
pretty
they had
much,
their-
except fucking what is it called? Robot Wars. Problem with that is they had some shitty ass, really expertly done robots that were
Ugh, high production
referees,
quality.
or
Ugh.
that was their fucking from the show would have their own robots that would come in and fuck up other robots for no fucking reason.
Yeah,
Then they had better, and they were better too.
that's the one I watched.
Yeah, that's what I.
Oh, so you
think I
guys didn't
remember.
watch BattleBots then?
Well, it's the same show. It's the same
no,
show.
BattleBots literally people
No.
made it and they had championships.
No, people made robots on the Robot Wars too. They were
Yeah,
the
they
same
did,
show.
but there was no lame ass stupid. The show, the people who ran the tournament thing had their own fucking robots.
that wasn't
were
always
fucking
in there. I remember they would
Yeah,
fight
that
each
was-
other.
It was like, oh, you guys are taking too long. Let's finish this.
Yeah, exactly. Because your robot's like stuck on like the obstacle, and they're just the hammer is broken or whatever. It's like your
The people in
flamethrower
the
is
chat
doing
room
nothing.
thought we were talking about cubics.
Cubics.
Remember Robot Friend for Everyone? I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? How does that do with BattleBots?
Nope.
So that's coming back, and I'm super excited. I want to see Ziggo come back and
How
Vlad
did they
the
get
Impaler.
cubics? At least Metabots was like robots actually fighting each other.
Yeah, that's true.
That was BattleBots too. BattleBots was awesome.
Yeah,
Shit, man.
BattleBots was awesome. Was.
I like Junkyard Wars too. I hope they bring that back someday.
Junkyard Wars was awesome.
Oh yeah.
I never saw Junkyard Wars.
That's
Oh.
why you deserve to die.
Well, you guys apparently didn't see BattleBots. You saw the stupid Robot Wars with the
Same
British guy.
show.
I watched
Yeah.
them both. It's just Robot Wars was
Yeah.
on at a better time.
It was
for
more
me.
memorable.
It was more. I was on late night. Yeah.
I think you're all crazy.
Yeah. Moving on, Club Nintendo adds over 100
So I got the
downloadable
handle.
games to its Stars catalog. So they're adding a bunch. They added over 100 of these games. So if you guys
Yeah.
were saving your coins, now is the time to fucking pick it up. A lot of
You have a
games.
list of
A lot
the
of
new
games. So a couple of notable ones, like you can get Majora's Mask 3D Messenger Bag stuff. Oh wait, games. Wait, that's the other shit. Where is it? Hang on.
Yeah,
Let me
that
click the appropriate link to all the games.
Oh jeez.
That'd be fun. Oh, we are experiencing heavy traffic at the moment, so accessing your account may take a little longer. So I
Oh,
clicked.
I'm actually,
So I'm guessing they have a little trouble right now, and I can't see the list. Well, I see some of them here in the thumbnail: Yoshi Island, Golden Sun, golf, tennis, volleyball, ice climbers, F-Zero, pinball, baseball.
Like the
I
biggest
like how
thumbnail.
I know,
So-
ice
a
hockey.
lot of these were on here before. I don't see any new ones.
Yeah. Well, I tried to click the full list here, but obviously I clicked it and it said the site was experiencing difficulty.
Well, let me try. I'm logged in.
Yeah, you give it a try. So if you have some, apparently there's a lot more over 100 games added on there. So go ahead, guys, get your games while you can.
Get your game on.
Get your game on. Get your game on, yeah. Gotta throw down and face down.
Yeah.
Alrighty. All right, so that's all we got for Little Bites. Unless there's anything you guys want to get off your chest before we get to news of the week.
Nope.
Nope. No ranting about bread anymore.
No, I'm done with that.
You done with that?
Got it out of my system.
No, it's on the Pop Tarts.
I
They
want some
talked
Pop
about
Tarts.
The new Fire Emblem.
Oh, they got Fire Emblem on there?
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, have we talked about the new Fire Emblem that's coming out?
The Japanese Fire Emblem.
No, we're getting.
Yeah, we
it
talked about
too.
you talking about that spoiled one. They said they had no name for it and everything. Yeah, we talked about that like a couple
Yeah.
weeks ago.
Okay.
Yes,
Alright.
that's still a thing. Unless they have a name for it now. Did you hear if they have a name?
Not yet. I forgot if we. I'm just too excited.
Oh,
I
I've
wanna
got a
talk
side
about it.
note. Fucking
Okay.
guess who's finally returning to the Marvel Universe?
Who?
Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
So in the movie scenes, guys, apparently I don't know the details. Someone worked out a deal, and now he's coming back. He's coming back, so we could see him in the next event. Not the next one coming out, but probably the one after that. We'll see him. We'll see Spider-Man. Maybe he'll be in the Avengers. Wouldn't that be awesome?
Wait, in the movie Avengers?
Yeah, we're talking about the movie. Yeah, the movie Spider-Man is freed from the
I
clutches
don't know
of
how
Sony
I feel
somehow.
about that. Because it's like, where was he?
He was a part of. He
How are they
wasn't
gonna
an
how are they
original
gonna explain
Avengers.
it?
but-
How are they gonna explain why he wasn't
What do you
helping
mean?
out?
He was stuck in a spider web or
Well,
something.
they're
I
still
don't know.
building it up, and
He
they
was
said-
having sex with Mary Jane. No, with what's her name?
What was it? The third
Gwen
Avengers movie
Stacy.
supposed to be about the Civil War.
Really? Wait,
Yeah.
the Civil War in the past?
No.
Yeah, because they
Oh.
announced that they're doing was it Captain America
Super
Civil
funny.
War, right?
It's like the Avengers kind of like the heroes take sides and have like a civil war.
Oh.
We should have secret identities. We
Oh.
shouldn't. We should tell everybody who we are and have an ID system.
That's like
no,
the
we shouldn't.
Incredibles.
Let's all fight each other.
Yeah.
Pretty much. You ever play
Yeah.
Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2?
Probably not.
I used to play. I loved Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
Yeah,
Played
the
some
second one
Marvel
was
game.
pretty much kind of like the Civil War.
All right.
I've
Yeah,
seen
I'm looking at
pictures
the
of it in
list.
comic book form.
All right. So what do you got on that list?
Well, it's just the same list as before. They haven't added anything. It's just the same list. There's some decent stuff on here though. I
Are
mean,
you sure? Let me double check this
Yeah.
news article. Let's see.
they haven't added to it since they released their initial 117 games. Is what I mean.
Okay.
But we've got like Kid Icarus on the Wii U, Yoshi's Island, Super Mario Brothers, like the original one, Zelda 2 is a good one. You got Mario Bros. And Super Mario Brothers 2, Earthbound. That's a really popular game. Hard to get a hard copy of that one anymore. Super Mario World, NES Remix, Dr. Luigi. I wouldn't mind that one.
Wait,
Full
are these
titles.
like the HD for the Wii U?
No, the
Yeah,
downloadable
these are Wii U downloadable games right now.
games.
So
yeah.
they're kind of like faux HD because I don't know if the original games were made in HD, but they they'll definitely probably look better.
That means they're gonna make it 16
Yeah.
by 9.
Yeah, they'll probably at least it'll be 16 by 9. Yeah.
That's what HD
Well, I
remake
mean-
means.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you had the Wii, you could get the virtual console of the game, but if you tried to play the Wii on the Wii U, like it wouldn't scale up. So
Mhm.
then they like had to rebuy it for like $1, and you could get the scaled up version.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's not bad. And they got full titles like Wonderful 101 and a Game Wario and stuff here too. Let's see here. There's some pretty good 3DS titles. Let me get down there. Oh, original Smash Brothers. That's
Of
funny.
course. So good games,
the
guys. That's pretty much what it is. Let's
Yeah.
move on to news of the week.
Yeah.
Move on to the
Alright.
news of the week.
It's time for gaming news.
All right. Our first news story. Live action Legend of Zelda? Question mark? I added the question mark in my head just now. Netflix has announced that they are raising over $1.5 billion to
What?
fund a new content, and a few rumors have been circulating that one of the projects is a live action Legend of Zelda.
That's a lot of money.
This show could be related to Netflix's recent expansion into Japan, which is due out this fall. So Netflix is finally going to Japan.
Cool.
The streaming company has been in talks with Nintendo, and someone in the know has described the concept as Game of Thrones for family audiences.
Yeah, the show has actually been confirmed to happen sometime. So I'm
Confirmed?
super-
By Nintendo?
Yeah. Well, no.
Or Netflix at
but-
least?
Yeah, I think it has. I know, like, it has practically been confirmed to happen sometime. I mean, I guess you could still have the plug pulled on it sometime if, like, it's something, but I don't see Netflix falling through because of a budget issue or anything because, was it one of their shows was, like, one of the most expensive TV shows ever shot, and they just did it.
Really?
So-
What is it? Let's see. Is it House of Cards? Is that
I
what the
think
one?
No, I think it might be House of Cards. It could be Orange is the New Black, because that's another Netflix original.
Yeah.
I mean,
Those
they've
orange
had-
suits are very expensive.
Yeah, I don't know. I know that like one of their shows broke the record for like most expensive show to make, and they
Interesting.
still made a
I
ton
know
of
one
money
episode
on
of Big Bang Theory costs like $1,500,000.
What?
usually.
What happened on it? What could have happened on that show of all shows? Did they actually have
I
a
don't know if
set
you know
bigger
it.
than
Producing
12
a high
square
quality
feet?
show is actually really expensive.
No.
Yeah,
Isn't that the
it
new
is.
show that
Oh,
they
it is,
have
okay.
that's like trying to compete with Game of Thrones? What is it, like Christopher Columbus or Marco Polo?
Marco Polo? Oh, wait, I think
Really?
that is it. Because I think I remember laughing about Marco Polo getting a show.
Marco Polo's getting a show. Wait, what did Marco Polo do?
It's a cool game that I played in the
It
pool.
is.
That's
You-
about it. That's
what
all I
is
know
the
about
show?
Marco
Fish out of
Polo.
water.
Fish out of water. So
Either
what
way,
would you? I don't know. Would you guys want to see a Legend of Zelda type show
Yes, yes.
Like the
in
cartoon?
the Game of
yes,
Thrones
yes,
type of
Which-
vein?
Which link will it be and how bad
I don't
will it
know. That's the
screw up
thing. Which
timeline?
timeline would it be? Like,
Well, yeah.
what would it be about? They're saying like Game of Thrones esque but family oriented. Liz, I mean, like it's
Yeah, what does
all,
that
there's
mean?
gonna be a lot of betrayal still, but no sex. Will Link actually talk?
Will
Ooh.
Link
Well,
actually
yeah.
screw Zelda?
That is true.
Good question. Probably
you know
not
what?
if it's family oriented.
Well, I'm just saying, like, Game of Thrones, like, sex in every episode. You gotta compete somehow.
Yep.
That's true. I don't know how Game of Thrones.
It'll
is gonna
probably be. I bet you it'll be just as violent when it gets as violent,
Oh.
and it'll probably be a lot of betrayal
Is there
type
gonna
stuff.
be Midna? Is he gonna be turning into a
Yeah.
wolf?
Is it gonna be like the cartoon at all? Are
Oh,
they gonna go?
God.
No.
I enjoyed the cartoon actually. I never saw it as a kid, and I watched
Okay.
it like last year.
Well, excuse me, princess.
It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny.
I don't know if that's actually. I don't know if that was from the show or.
I think that's
game.
from the show. Yeah.
So bad.
I didn't see that episode though. Well, I almost called him Bowser. Ganondorf is a pig in that. What will he be in the live action show? Will he be a guy like in some of the games, or will he be like a whale, or will he be a pig? What's he gonna be?
He's gonna be a whale lord.
He was a whale once. I don't know if that was an official thing though.
Okay.
Probably wasn't a. I don't know.
He
Now,
looked
it-
like a whale anyways.
It really doesn't matter what like universe they want to do it in because it's Legend of Zelda. You could literally go anywhere with anything and make your own. Yeah, well, you could do your own, incarnation of it. I mean, that is kind of the point of Zelda and why it can go on for so long.
I want a
mean,
Majora's Mask TV show.
Oh.
But I mean, yeah, we all want.
You got
that,
3
but-
days. That's all you got. 3 days.
But the thing is, I really feel this way. That when
They
you
should get Jack
take,
Bauer.
if you want to go from a source material like that, if you actually want to take, like, let's say you
That'd
want
be
to do
funny.
Majora's Mask, okay? Now you've restricted yourself to that universe.
Yeah, they could do the whole new timeline here type of scenario.
Make up a whole new thing
Well,
and
yeah,
then have
and
a game to go with it.
That's what you can do though with Zelda, because every single hero is a new, it's the same hero spirit, but it's the reincarnation of a different spirit in a different world of need. I mean, we've got a hero of wind, we have a hero of trains, for God's sakes. I mean,
I know
you
that
can-
hero of trains. Oh
Trains.
my God! If you read that
That's what it's gonna be
Hyrule
based
story.
upon.
Yeah, I mean, so I am super,
That
super
guy got
excited
gypped.
to see what they're gonna do with their own adaptation of Link in a live action series. I am so excited.
I
Ow.
personally, actually not interested at all.
Oh.
But I will acknowledge that it just shows that it is a big type of audience, and you know what? Even if it's, I hope because the reason this rumor popped up, and apparently it's confirmed, is because they're going to Japan. And now will it be one of those Japan type anime shows? You ever watch that? Like the here is the fucking Death Note one
Are you gonna
season
bring that up?
12 episode thing where we make it like Death Note, but it's live action.
Well,
Will it be one of those scenarios, or will it actually be like a full blown, like we're gonna see multiple season type thing?
Probably
To
not.
build off what
I-
you were just leading up to, what about like all the video game adaptations into like film and movies? They never really turn out that great.
Yo, man,
I
Super
think
Mario
they're-
Brothers was so good. They were
That
like,
was
I'm
the best.
Mario,
They set
and
the
Mario,
bar pretty
Luigi,
high.
Luigi, Mario.
None of you, I bet none of you watched it, but the Phoenix Wright movie was amazing, and
Law
I
and
don't want
Order.
His hair was epic.
it was
That hair.
that movie
That hair.
was definitely set. I mean, obviously the bar is not set very high when it comes to video game movies, but Phoenix Wright was pretty gosh dang good, and I would argue that Prince of Persia was really good too. So I mean,
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh yeah, there was a Prince of
After
Persia
I
movie.
jump over these sand dunes, I'm gonna have sex with a cowboy. Okay,
What?
sorry.
Oh,
I
I
have
get
high
the
hopes for
reference.
this.
I remember him from Bubble Boy. That's how I know him.
That's true. He was in that. They showed
Bubble
that
Boy.
on Comedy Central a lot in the past, and I
Yeah.
watched it every time.
And he became a gay cowboy.
That he did. and-
Also, he got almost destroyed by weather because he was in that the day after tomorrow. Remember that? That was him, right?
Was that him?
loves ice cream.
Everybody loves that.
I don't know. I
think
don't know
that
movies
was
well
him.
enough.
Then he
Moving
was
on
in
to our
other
next
things.
news item. Eli, how about you read that
Oh,
sad
okay.
headline?
Is it the LOL one or the?
No, the
Joystiq
other
one?
one.
Oh.
The joystick one.
After almost 10 years, Joystiq will be a shell of its former self, or Joystiq.
Joystiq, like joystick. So yeah, joystick is all done.
Oh, what
What
was
happened
Joystiq?
was, I don't know, it was like a couple weeks ago, maybe two. There was rumors popping out that AOL was going to be redropping it for different type of ad setup and combining of Engadget and stuff like this because at the they're not making much money off their ads through video game type content stuff. So that ended up to be true. AOL decided to combine. I don't know if they fired everyone or
AOL's
just
still
combined everyone in with the Engadget people, but that's no matter what, it's become Engadget. Now they're keeping the site up. What?
Wasn't Joystiq one of the isn't that a gaming journalism site?
Yes, it is.
Oh yeah, I know why that happened.
Yeah. It's just not the ad stuff was not working out, so they decided to like shell it down and just keep it there for. I think they're called like appropriated ads, where because those are the more popular ways to do ads nowadays. It's easier to do that, and then still having a whole team of people and a whole ad team and everything like that, and they could just use the Engadget and Joystiq shell to dish out their ads. So they decided there's no reason to keep a whole staff on, and they combined it, and the team is gone now pretty much, and you won't be seeing much from them anymore. It's just not going to be the same site it always was. And it's kind of sad to see this go. And I think it's a good showing of what the trends are nowadays.
I would kind of... Well, they died because their ads got pulled, right?
Yeah, because the way that they... Yeah, because they weren't making... Okay, let's say if you're AOL and you pay a whole ad team and everything like that to dish out and find ads for your video game site. Well, at that point, it became too expensive. Why pay a bunch of people when they could not necessarily close the site down, but make it a shell so we can put appropriated ads. So when people sign up for try to dish out there, like let's say you do like Google ads or something, they can now just check off Joystiq, and then video game ads will just go to that shell instead of having a whole team.
I thought they were actually like pulling ads from the site because I know a bunch of people were like.
They are, because what they're doing is when they get deals for like video game ads, they'll just check off that the video game ads will go there. It's just think of it like literally is becoming a shell of itself. It's not actually going to be a site anymore. Yes, there'll still be an archive, but eventually I think Joystiq will just redirect to Engadget. I think that's what's going to happen.
I thought it was because, people were actually pulling their support from the website. I know a lot of
Yeah, AOL pulled the support. You're exactly right. It's AOL themselves who decided to do that because it was not worth it.
But I mean, they're not the only company that's been doing that, and it's not for those exact reasons either, from what I understood. I could be wrong. I know a lot of companies are just been pulling their ads from a lot of those gaming websites because of the whole Gamergate issue. Still.
Oh well, yeah, that's a little bit to do with it, but it's just overall the trends are not. There's no reason to have it like AOL owns Joystiq. That's how it is because they bought them up back whatever ago.
You've got pink slip.
Yeah. So yeah, I bet that definitely did affect it because a sales team. It made a sales team harder to pitch to put your ads on a gaming site. But it's just, again, it just came down to money. Like they don't want to pay an ad team to work to find ads specifically for gaming stuff when they could just literally use like Google type ad scenarios where you just check off, I have a video game site. Here's where my video game ads go there, and then everyone just redirects to Engadget, and there you go. Instead of wasting money. That's a very dirty, simplified way to look at it. Is there's more details on how it works, but the big thing was just the ad thing, like, is they didn't want to spend money on the site that's not performing.
I don't think I understand it well enough to get that. Then honestly,
yeah, I'm not explaining it very well either, to be honest. Yeah, Joystiq will be a shell of itself, though, at the end of the day, and it will not be a site that's putting out content anymore. And like I said,
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. I just wanted to bring this up mostly because, one, it's sad to see. Actually, believe it or not, Joystiq was one of the few ones. They let people, if you were in their forums, they kind of let people talk in the comment section a little bit. And they were they're always a well-respected one. They never they tried not to do very click-addy stuff like that. So Joystiq was one of the few good ones that were left. And one of the old ones, too. The big reason I want to bring this up, though, is that it's the topic now. Another big site's going down. I think this is going to be a big trend of 2015. Old-fashioned gaming sites are just not performing like they used to anymore, and they might be going the way of traditional media when it comes to game journalism, because not many people are going to sites anymore to read their news. What do you guys think about that whole idea of that happening? Do you think that is actually a thing happening?
I agree with you. It sounds legit. Going the way of the dinosaur, extinct.
Yeah, the YouTube is really, and just video content overall, has really taken a large portion of those audiences. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't think it'll go away completely. Just like print media hasn't gone away completely, because one thing YouTube is still not very good for is that on the nose news type stuff. Like, yeah, news shows never do well, and they always get their stuff from written stuff, and you're still gonna need people to go out there to find the news, whether it's just press releases or just kind of stuff from interviews.
Yeah, I suppose so.
So, but I don't know. You guys actually go to gaming sites anymore? How often do you guys actually go to gaming sites?
Well, I I try to avoid them like the devil because I'm anti-gamer journalism, I guess. You know my stance. I'm a big complicated thing, but I do think that the idea of moving to more like media-driven site news is better because we get a person that we can actually see in a video, and it's easier to listen to, especially since kind of watching videos has become something that a person can do when they're doing something else. It's hard. I think as a generation, we've gotten busier, and it's harder to, sit down and read something every once in a while. It's harder to take the time to sit down and read something. So I think it's probably one of the reasons why video-based media has been really gone up recently.
I agree because I can't pay it. Like if I have to read something, it's like how I like to skip to like the end and then read it backwards because it's like, do I even care? So I like to skip to the end and read backwards. Yeah. With a video, you can just skip around and be like, oh, okay, you can skip ahead, see exactly what they're talking about right away, and then decide if you want to listen to them.
Or, you just like if you even just curious like what's going on, you can just turn on the video and if you can like make yourself a food or something while it plays, and if you hear something that catches your interest, then you go over and pay attention to it or something like that.
Yeah, I actually agree as well. I think content-driven sites with more video stuff is honestly the way it goes. Like the last site that I still go to is Giant Bomb. And they not only do written stuff, but most of their stuff is video focused. And you know what? You see now GameSpot they're trying to make that transition over. And now they might have did it a little too late. Like the stuff that Danny O'Dwyer is doing is very interesting stuff. And just video content seems to be taking over. IGN is actually trying to move completely video at this point as well. They also got late in the game, but they're still do written stuff. And at Joystiq, wasn't doing any video stuff.
Joystiq.
I think you need to have at this point in time, you need to be delivering content along with your written articles because one, like you said, I feel at this point because people need to find journalists that they feel attached to. Like what's big about Giant Bomb? It's a bunch of personalities. It's a personality-driven site where people who well, I'm more of a Jeff type gamer, so I'll go look at his reviews over everyone else on the site because he's more of a gamer like me, and you can get better opinion on something that you like. Stuff like that, and I think that's what these other sites need to be. Now, you could say it kind of was in the written form, but video stuff is just the way to go. They need to have it supplemented with that, and they need personality-driven stuff at this point in history. And I think we're gonna see. There's gonna be a trend happening. You're gonna see a lot of people leaving sites who already are big. They have big names, start up Patreons, do their own YouTube thing, and then you're gonna see these traditional sites start going down. Look it up. Some people were calling that Patrick Klepek was going to be leaving Giant Bomb. Look what happened. He did. And he joined Kotaku. And I bet you not too long we'll see him pop up a Patreon or something too. It's just how the trends are going. It's more personality driven.
Okay.
Yeah, like when the biggest YouTube reviewer is Total Biscuit.
Oh, really?
He really is too. That's not a lie on his banner. He has a lot of subscribers and a lot more views than a lot of other reviewers.
He does get in depth on the menus.
Yeah, Total Biscuit.
He doesn't review games very well, in my opinion, because he just talks about the menus all the time. I'm so tired of this.
The menu wars.
Like, whenever it just comes to gameplay, he's like, yeah, it's pretty fun, or it's like, no, I'm not a big fan of this. It's like he does a terrible job doing gameplay
I think he says his opinion on things.
He doesn't explain what's going on ever. He's just like, it's pretty good, or it's bad.
You just don't like Total
And then
Biscuit,
he's like, well, let's look at the field of view slider. Oh my god!
I do agree. That is fun. You called that the field of view slider? Slap.
That was a pretty good impression.
I guess if you're not looking for a review from Total Biscuit, then you're watching Let's Plays with PewDiePie.
No, there's other things besides PewDiePie and Total Biscuit.
There are, but PewDiePie.
Expand your subscriber feed.
You can't. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not a fan of PewDiePie either, but I cannot deny that the guy is dominating YouTube. He just dominates it.
He dominates it.
When you can call out Nintendo and say that their shit is really shitty and not worry about financial repercussions of it, yeah, you're pretty fucking big.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's huge. If you look
or really, really small.
Or really, really small. Yeah.
No, he's PewDiePie. Nobody can outrank PewDiePie.
He's number one on YouTube, so yeah.
Yeah, he really is.
I was subscribed to him for like a week, but then his videos got annoying, and I was like, no, this is dumb.
This is dumb.
Yeah, he's not for me either. But you can't deny that his
huge.
presence is there.
His haircut that does it. He's like Smosh with their haircuts.
He's
Smosh.
Come on.
Moving on to our next news item, Patrick, why don't you take that?
Oh, why do I have to take it?
Because I did not assign these beforehand, sir, and I am calling people at random. spreading the love. I'm sorry, I am a bad producer.
Fine. Recently, a bizarre policy came to light when...
No, you got to read the title of the article.
All right, legal event changes. LGBT policy after internet riot.
Yes.
Recently, a bizarre policy came to light when the league decided that only one lesbian, gay, or transgender player...
No, one of our Philippines esport league. I don't know how to say that. Garnadine Philippines. Oh, because it's blue. Fucking damn it. Okay, so so the Philippines esport league. Continue.
League decided that only one lesbian, gay, or transgender player would be allowed in their women-only Iron Solari League of League of Legends tournament. This went against the policies of the studio behind League of Legends, who issued a statement saying that all...
Wait, you messed with your thing.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. You gotta watch that box.
Oh, God. Alright. Saying that all players were welcome at their tournaments, and they would be working with their partners to ensure consistency with their values across all regions.
Yeah. So they recently revoked... Actually, this Philippines Esport League recently just revoked it due to, like we said in her title, a big backlash. So this is very, very interesting to me. Now, Philippines is obviously a different country, and they have different values and views, but the whole idea that in a women's only tournament, we only can allow one lesbian.
Per team, though, right? Or in the whole thing?
Per team.
Oh, okay, that's fine then.
So the thing that I thought this was outrageous is because I'm like, guys, this is a video game. Their logic. What was their logic? That because lesbians might be more butch, that they would have an advantage over normal women? What the fuck? What were they thinking?
No, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
These two are intimate together, so they got more coordination together.
Yeah. And they might be like playing around and distracting the other team with their lesbian kisses.
Yeah, they're like my obvious thing I think is like Philippines. They're just maybe they're not as I don't know how the gays and stuff are treated over there, but maybe they're not respected much, and I don't know. It's just weird. For a woman-only tournament, you only can have one transgender or one lesbian in your team. That's like it's just weird. It's so dumb. It makes no sense. It's not even like physical sports. This is an esport.
Yeah.
There is no advantage you're going to have being a male or a female over one. Maybe I read some studies that hand-eye coordinations are a little better for women, but that's not like. It's just weird. What do you guys think about this?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid, yeah. So maybe they did a good thing by reversing it because it made no sense to do it beforehand.
Yeah.
Should have been a problem to begin with.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with that one because I mean this is a really, really weird. Like I mean, if your country was totally anti, LGBT, I would kind of get it. But
maybe the Philippines is. I don't really know what the culture of Philippines is like when it comes to that stuff.
I don't know either. I mean, I'm not familiar enough with the Philippines culture to, say anything about it. But at the same time, just to ban, just to have a restriction instead of banning it altogether. Like, I could get it if it was banned because that would be like if it was a law or something, like how Russia is right now.
The Ruskies.
Then it would make sense, but just to have you can only have one, it
makes no sense.
Point?
Yeah. It's like, what were they thinking around the table? All right, guys, this is a woman-only tournament. Man, if a transgender person comes in here, they're gonna pull a Joanna man, and they're just gonna be like, they're gonna somehow beat them better because they're a man secretly.
Yeah,
it makes no sense.
I don't get that, and usually I'm like, oh well, this kind of stuff is stupid and people fight over this kind of stuff all the time, but this is legitimately stupid and weird.
Because it makes no sense. If it was at least a physical sport in some way, it would have some justification. But there's no justification.
Maybe, yeah. I guess I don't know. I don't know. Is there a physical advantage being trans? I don't know.
Not in esports, not in video games. There's a physical advantage if you have eyes and the person you're playing against is blind. Maybe I could see that.
They don't want their transgender penis distracting the other contestants. It would be really awkward.
It's really sucks because I'm actually about the all-female tournament type scenarios. I think it's a good and a bad thing. One, I first come out as like, well, this is fucking dumb. Just everyone should just have their own tournaments, and there shouldn't be women have more options than men when it comes to tournament because it's already scarce out there in the esports world. So why limit players' options? But.
Yeah.
So I think just let the it's just ridiculous. There's no reason to have tournaments separated by gender because there's no advantage or disadvantage over that. Now, the benefit to having a women's only tournament, because the whole idea of doing women only tournament is the idea to put to make it more encompassing, because apparently it is still some big stigma when people go out there and say, I'm going to become a professional esport player, and when you're a woman doing it, it becomes even more of a stigma, apparently. So the idea of throwing these tournaments, women will see, well, maybe since I don't have to play with the world best people, I can then gain the confidence and maybe explore and to expand myself and become a better player. So that is what a whole idea of these women-only tournaments are, to expand the player base, to get more people interested in not putting them immediately in an environment where they're just totally out of their league.
I agree with having a gender-specific sport eating events. I mean, it's always going to be there. Women's football, women's soccer, women's this, women's... that's fine. I think that's actually should be encouraged almost. But yeah, that's just really weird.
Yeah, the whole limiting, So, that's the whole point of these one-on-one tournaments, to expand more, and then they're like, hey, there's obviously going to be a physical advantage here when there really isn't. So they just did bad. I'm glad they reversed the decision because it just made sense, too.
Yeah,
it was
me
just
too.
retarded.
I'm sure the SJWs were having a field day with it.
Yes, indeed. Your guys' last thoughts on that? Anything else to add to that?
Nothing. Let's move on.
Yeah, I don't
Moving on
want
to our final news item here. Lena, why don't you take that one? Bring us home.
Okay. Another chance to buy Xbox One with Kinect at $449.
Woo! You can buy the bundles again. It's coming up.
We wanted to bring yet another opportunity for Xbox fans to get your hands on an Xbox One with Kinect for the special price of $449. For 2 weeks, starting Sunday, February 8th, so this past Sunday, through Saturday, February 21st, fans will receive $50 off any Xbox One with Kinect in the U.S. and most major national retailers, even online.
Yeah, so why I want to bring this up is they're doing the bundle thing again. What do you guys think about this? My initial impression is they now are trying to support the Kinect again. It's very interesting that they're doing this.
I feel like...
Because I totally got the impression that they were just giving up on the Kinect.
Oh.
I was hoping so. How have their sales been for the Xbox One?
They did so well that they actually changed the price again to the holiday price. Did you guys hear about that? Yeah. So after you know how the holiday price was supposed to end? Well, after a week of it ending, they were like, oh, fuck it, here's the normal price again. So they did it. So it obviously helped their sales.
Good.
So what do you guys, I don't know, what do you guys think about this?
Probably check their back room. We still got an overabundance of Kinects. Let's try and push
that
this some more.
That could be it, because I don't know, have you guys gone stores? Did you still see old bundles sitting there? Like older stock before they made the versions where it was no Kinect?
The only system that I have seen sold out anywhere is a Wii U. I mean, I see every
surprisingly, because they only just reached 2 million sold.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
that's
I know.
Really low.
We were
I guess. Yeah, it's a sad day when in a world we say 2 million sold if something is low.
No, that is low. Like, relatively speaking, that's very low.
And they were out for 3 years now? 2 years?
I don't know. All I know is that I kept looking one like right before Christmas, and we could not find one in any store for a solid month.
Oh, lucky. I guess they're very in high demand there.
Yeah, they must have been, because we have like $100 credit at Kmart. We're like, let's go get a Wii U, and they're like, nope, we don't got them. And we go back 2 weeks later, nope, we still don't got them. We haven't gotten. They kept flying off the shelves. And I was like, shit.
My only other thoughts on it, it shows that maybe they're not giving up on the Kinect, which I totally thought they were. You know, I kind of didn't think of your theory over there though, Pat, because I bet you maybe they do have old stock they want to get rid of.
They might, yeah. It makes sense.
I did think it's a weird move because they were stepping away from it. Now they're saying, hey, now you can get the, old bundle.
They're just trying to sell it probably. Like,
it's probably just way too many. Yeah, they probably overmade when.
But I'm surprised. 'Cause I'm pretty sure I would think that after they made the announcement they would be selling it Kinectless, that they would stop making versions where you'd get it bundled, because they only now just I think I'll double check, but I think only now just did the Kinect come out singly where you could buy it. Now don't quote me on that. I don't. But
maybe they're coming out with some new Kinect games that they're hoping to push.
Sure, I doubt that, because I bet the day when they announced that they would be selling one without the Kinect, every developer probably was like, "Fuck this," and they dropped it.
Star Wars.
I'm surprised I'm surprised that even Harmonix even finished their fucking Fantasia game, for God's sake.
I actually like that game.
Yeah, this game's awesome. Pointing left, right.
That is my workout routine.
You know what sucks? Here's my whole thoughts on the Kinect. They just did it all wrong. One, it already had a back sticker, no one liked it. Two, when it came out, what came out with a system that made you want to connect? Nothing. I'm surprised they didn't have a Fruit Ninja, have another Kinect sport, have all that ready to go. Maybe it would have helped out. But no, where was Fantasia when it launched? And then we had all those months where it didn't have anything. And then people hated it. And no one liked the whole voice command. The voice command stuff actually worked the best, but it still wasn't perfect. And the swiping stuff was all the gimmicky stuff, yeah. You know, it just sucks. And then people wanted to disconnect them, and they made it so you didn't have to buy it with it. And it's like, they seem like they gave up on it. Now they're doing this. It's such mixed messages. Like, maybe, I doubt there's stuff coming out for it. Like, you know what? I'm just going to go with Pat's idea. I bet you $20, Pat, you're right. They just have a bunch of old shit, maybe, and they ought to get rid of it.
Yeah.
At least they're making it $50 cheaper for the people who bought it day one, you know? What are you doing there?
Yeah,
Eli?
there is that.
I'm just
It
playing
was
with
confusing.
perspective.
It distracted me. Ay. That's all right. That's all I got to say about it. How about you, Eli? Anything?
Nope, I don't have thoughts about Xbox.
All right. So that's news of the week. Let's move on to Gaming Spotlight, where we talk about the new releases.
Yeah. Like every time.
Oh, God damn it, Eli. Right when I unmuted it. Right when I unmuted it, Elias.
It's fine.
It's okay. It was
I'm
good
the
timing.
favorite host on the show.
Yes, totally. All right, so now we're going to talk about the new releases this week. I don't have any cool game of the week. I was going to say maybe Life is Strange, but I actually haven't played that. So, yeah. The big one that I'll start off with the first PlayStation 4 section, because there's only one. Evolved is coming out this week. I do believe it's tomorrow. It'll be coming out for $60 whopping, and they've just got a bazillion pre-order SKUs of it. So if you want special fucking characters from certain stores and certain costumes and special weapon upgrades and all that shit, they got a SKU for everything. I heard there was I think it was 10 different SKUs you could do based on stores and location. What are you two looking at?
I was scraping my tooth with the paper.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Disgusting. Yeah, so Evolve's a big one this week, multi-disc. So how about Eli? You can read up the rest of them.
Oh, okay, I will. On the Wii U, we have Dig Dug, then Dolphin Up. That sounds fun. Mappy Land. Sounds interesting.
Puzzle Monkeys.
That sounds fun.
Oh, yeah.
Try Strip.
What? You want me to try to strip?
Try and Strip, yeah. Oh, the sound cut out.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, there we go.
On Xbox One, we have Evolve.
Yeah, it's a multi-platform release.
Yes, multi-platform. On the 3DS, we have Game and Watch Gallery 3, so like Mr. Game and Watch, I guess. That sounds terrible.
Yeah, I do believe that the gallery game. I don't know if they're just. I think they're all the collection of the old Game and Watch games.
Mr. Game and Watch is like the most unfun thing ever.
The games or the
grace my
character
eyeballs.
in Smash?
Both.
Oh.
They're terrible. It's like a little Tamagotchi. It's stupid.
Yeah, well, hey,
It's
it was a
and they're
time when
selling this?
games were simpler, Eli.
This should not be something that's being sold.
When they
for
only had
money.
3 frames of animation, literally.
No, they could have done better.
Yeah.
It's so bad. I hate it.
Mhm.
Tommy.
Tommy.
Kami possibly.
Yeah, Tommy.
Moon Chronicles episodes 2 through 4. Okay, I'm gonna read the price on this one. eShop, $4.50 each, or $9 for all 3. So I'd go for all 3. 2, 3, and 4. SpongeBob Hero Pants.
Yeah.
Is that for the movie?
No, I think that was an old. I want to say, it could be an old movie. The movie came out when the NES, Jesus, the Game Boy Advance was popular, right? My guess, because they've been doing a lot of Game Boy Advance.
Oh,
games
the old
now.
movie.
I want to say it's a Game Boy Advance game, but I'm gonna check it out right now.
Coming out, like they actually get superpowers for it.
Ah, yes, this is actually. I just googled it. Yes, this is a actually new game.
Oh, okay. I had a SpongeBob game when I was a kid. I don't know. what
You
it was
guys are
called,
correct.
though.
It looks like it's totally based off the movie.
Nice. On PC, we have Castle in the Darkness, then Cities Extra Extra Large, then
What is that? McDonald's make game?
yeah, then
Super sassy
Crystal
for a
Story,
yeah.
Crystal Story 2, then Darkness Assault, then
Whoa.
Evolve, then Pixel Heroes, Bite and Magic, but it's Bite spelled like computer bite. So, what's that about? I don't know. Then Sunless Sea, then Tasty Blue, then Terra Tech, and it's early access. Then Tom versus the Armies of Hell. Then Ubito. Wait, I can read it. Ubinota. It's probably Japanese.
Yeah, it probably is. It's probably a Japanese dating sim. I'm gonna find out right now.
Ubanota, I want you.
Ubenota, where you go to Kakatami, where you need to.
You need to suck.
Oh, no, it's a puzzle game, it looks like.
Oh, okay. And Wickland. And those are the games that are coming out, new releases this week.
Yeah, it's a
Not
puzzle
Friday,
game. Looks
though.
like you have to hit blocks so the other blocks fall, and it's like a 3D environment. Kind of.
Some other games coming out this week.
Okay, apparently there's some stuff coming out on Friday. That's important. So what is it?
Something on Friday. Wait, what? I don't
No,
have
it's
it on
Pat.
the paper.
Oh, it's not on the paper? Yeah, I wonder why it's not on the paper.
Tell us about it.
So what's coming out,
Somebody
Pat?
did their research.
Monster Hunter.
Whoa.
Monster Hunter, yes, the new one.
Then Majora's Mask.
That is beyond this cycle. All right, I am sorry that this cycle cuts off at the point when those games come out. All right.
The
Next
new
week.
3DS comes out.
There's only like the most important releases this week.
Oh
Seriously.
Jesus! I'm sorry this list cuts out on the 12th. All right.
It's like
Sorry.
Well, it's not like a new console, but it's like an updated console.
I know it's updated console too.
Be
So what are you
here next
excited
week.
about for Monster Hunter the most?
Doing what we used to do, like all hooking up, well, getting together, playing, like,
Killing monsters.
yeah.
Patrick, you're
It'll
living in
never
the
be as
past.
good as the PlayStation 2 days. It was so perfect.
Yeah, but now we don't have to bring over 4 TVs and 4 PlayStations in one area. We can just.
It was
all-
cool. It was cool, man. And I had my cool wireless dongle for the PlayStation 2. It was
Yeah,
nice.
but I mean now it's just easier for us to meet up and play.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, I think this might be the only one. This is the next one I'll finally get. Because I was not excited about the last ones. And Try was a big letdown for me.
Was it?
Yeah, I didn't enjoy it. Well, I did, but I didn't. I don't know. I'm definitely going to give this one a shot. And I hope that, the rumors that maybe Nintendo by Capcom would be the worst thing ever because then I would have to stick with playing the stupid.
I mean,
On the
you never
stupid
even
handheld forever.
you didn't even try 3U.
Nah, I didn't even try that. That might have been good.
It was good.
Yeah, I just want it to be on a console again, and I want it to play on a full screen. I think that's kind of just what I really want. I'm tired of the handhelds. 'Cause I wasn't a fan of the stuff on the PSP either.
Well, that's what Japan likes.
I know. Maybe one day we'll get one on a full console, but no, probably not.
They like
Those
their
days are
Vitas.
long gone. Hey, we can still VPN,
Japan.
and we can still do that Frontier. Or what, a Frontier? No, it's not called Frontier. What's it
No.
called?
Monster Hunter Online,
Yeah, the online.
the one that was made in China.
Yeah. Yeah, we can still VPN into
China.
that, and it updates every time a new game comes out with the new monsters.
Well, supposedly there's a rumor that the China one actually might get translated into English and have like a U.S. Western release.
Really?
Yeah, it's a rumor.
Don't fucking play with me, man. If I don't have to use a VPN, that'd be really nice.
Yep.
Because good VPNs are
Where's the-
expensive. Yeah, but those are the new releases. And I think that's where we'll call it our show then. I want to thank Crazy Peepers and Elias and Elena for joining us.
See you later, everybody.
Oh, wow. You're like, you want to get the fuck out of here. Like, I had oatmeal. I want to get some more food.
I
Has
want him to get
outta
out of here. You just farted.
I started many times during the show, and you only noticed on the last one.
Oh, that was hilarious. That just made my day.
Oh, you men.
Yes.
You
You men. Oh, us men. We fart. So do women, too. Just
And
saying.
they're really bad.
Everybody farts and everybody poops, like a great book once said.
Except people that are paralyzed. Then their poop goes directly into a colostomy bag.
Okay.
You cross the line so much.
All right, I want to say you can follow us on Twitter, RPTV. You can add us to your circles of Google Plus, search Remove from Play. You can even add us on Facebook, search under shows, Remove from Play. Join the forums, megascorcher.com. You'll see it at the top there, or if you want to go direct link, megascorcher.proboards.com to take the conversation beyond the show. Yeah, it's done with another week, guys. We'll see you all next week. This has been episode 130, February 10th, 2015. Peace out, home dogs.
Bye.
See you next week.
Bye.
Burn.